We have to win hockey games. We think pressure is a privilege. When you have pressure, it means you have expectations of winning, and I think every athlete and every team and every coach wants to be in a situation where you're expected to win.
We control our own fate. We're placing our faith in the group that's out there and believe that these guys can do it. There probably isn't a day during the year that as a management group we don't step into the war room, discuss our team, discuss areas where we can improve. Just every possible avenue and leaving no stone unturned as to how we can make the team better.
Here with Jared Stoll, just to go over again the trade that the LA Kings have indeed made. Dion Phaneuf, Nate Thompson from the Ottawa Senators for Marian Gaborik and Nick Shore.
It's a good trade for both teams. Definitely shakes things up in that locker room.
I found out about the trade. I was playing for Ottawa at the time in Pittsburgh, and Mark Crawford, who's the defense coach there, leaned over to me on the bench and said, "I'm gonna have to sit you down." And we just got scored on, and I was like, geez, like, usually don't get sat down when you make one mistake.
I was actually at home in Ottawa. I wasn't playing. I was watching the game and just kind of saw Dion being pulled off the ice and, figured something was going on.
I go into the locker room after the intermission, and that's when I found out. And from that moment on, I was extremely excited to start a new chapter of my career.
Right here! Right here!
You're adding two guys that really want to be here.
One goal. We're zipping it today, eh, Marty?
When trades are made sometimes, guys don't want to leave where they are or they're not sure where they're going, but in both their cases, they're familiar with the area.
At first, when you get traded, there's always a little bit of a shock, but knowing I was coming back to the Western Conference, I was really, really excited to get going.
Marty!
I've known Dion for a long time. You know every night what you're getting with Dion. He's going to bring a hard game. He's getting pucks in the net.
Yeah.
He talks up in the room. He's vocal on the ice.
Over!
He's one of those guys that you never have to really worry about because you know what he's bringing every night.
Whoa! Watch this one, watch this one, watch this one.
When you get traded, you want to try and fit in as quick as you possibly can and do what you're asked to do. And you come here and you try to contribute in whatever way that you can to help the team win hockey games.
Never a bad shot. Hits him, bounces out. We got big forwards.
He brings skill, he brings grit, he brings experience, he brings leadership, and the list can go on and on. With Nate Thompson, I'd call him an aggressive fourth-line center. He has a little bit of an abrasive style to him, but he has some skill as well.
Tomer, who comes in, who's a really confident veteran guy, understands the detail of the game, and I think that part of it is going to help our young players.
Come on, Black, come on, boys, grab the hop here, grab the hop. Mitchie, let's have a night here, come on.
Just a good leader. He's a good guy. You can tell that people, like the younger guys, they watch him, they see what he does. That's what you need.
Heads up.
For me, it's been a breath of fresh air. Coming to a group of guys that have been together for a long time, that have won together. You can see why they have won. How guys are, have been welcoming to Dion and I.
Come on, Black, come on, boys. Here we go.
Just to get here for the first time, I felt like I was, 20 years old again.
Pearson sweeps it to the line. Martinez with a drive. Rebound chance for Carter. He scores! Jeff Carter!
That's it, Carter. That's it. That's it, no.
We wanted to improve our team speed, but specifically as we look at our bottom six, I think you've seen a little bit of shift in personnel. Toby just really fits the type of player that we were looking for.
And now fast and loose with a puck. Here's Rieder shorthanded. He's in, and he scores! Wrist shot towards the net stop. Rebound, they score! Toby Rieder on the putback.
They said there's a reason why they traded for me. They just want me to play the exact same way, and that's what I'm trying to do.
He's clearly a guy that gives us depth at the forward position. He's a good kid. He comes highly recommended. I know some coaches that have coached him before, and they rave about the kid and how hard he works and how dependable he is.
Here comes Rieder, some speed. Toby Rieder scores!
We think we're a better team today than we were just about a month ago. We think that all three players collectively make us a quicker team, a more dynamic team, a more skilled team, and in certain areas a more aggressive and abrasive team and more difficult to play against.
Pearson shooting it up high, rebound, score!
This group is dedicated to winning. They are dedicated to playing a real strong team game that's going to allow us to have success. And this group has a real deep passion to get back in the playoffs.
Thompson down the wing, a shot, score! Leading his man up ahead, Carter scores!
I've never been in a playoff race in Arizona. That's what you work so hard for, is exactly this time of year.
There's Carter up ahead, Rieder has his second!
To get traded to a team that's every game you're fighting for something, you're fighting for playoff spot, you're fighting for a position.
Opitar deking through the middle!
This is playoff time.
He scores!
It's a battle. There's a lot of teams that are fighting for those positions. But we have put ourselves in a position to take care of our own backyard. And if we take care of our own business, we'll get where we need to go.